My name is محمد. I came from Morocco. My country is located in the north of Africa, and my native language is Arabic. Beside this, I can speak French, English, and a little bit Chinese.
Great.
And currently, I'm here studying. I came here in 2019. And that time I was doing electronic engineering, but after spending 1 year of thinking and consideration, I decided to change my major to international economic and trade, and now I'm in 4th year, and this year I'll be graduating. I decided to change my major because I like the business field and economic, and I'm interested in it, so that's why I transfer my major. I like to practice sport, and it's the main hobbies that I enjoy doing. I like running, I like boxing, and I like to do or to practice street workout. Usually when I have time, I go to run with my Chinese friends in the middle campus or around the campus. We practice together, we run together. Also, I joined a boxing club where I practice boxing with my Chinese friends. We have fixed time for practicing. Sometimes we do some sparring, some fighting, and so on. Actually, since I was a kid, I was obsessed with sport. I grew up in a small village. I used to play football a lot since I was 10 or 9 years old. After that, I moved to another city where I finished my studies. In that city, I joined a jiu-jitsu club. I trained for almost 1 year, and in the same time, I kept playing football with my countrymates, with friends. But since I came to China in 2019, I decided to change the sports. I make this decision because if you compare boxing with football, boxing is an individual sport. You don't need others in order to practice boxing. While football, you need a group of people, at least 5 or 10 people in order to play football. So this pushed me to go for boxing and running, because whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, I have to go and practice boxing for me, not for others. This is why I decided to go for boxing. Also, boxing is a beautiful sport. It's a full body workout. It can increase your flexibility, your reaction, your self-defense, and also it will give you the possibility to grow your character and personality. Yeah, that's why I chose the boxing. I still remember that day, I was walking around the university. I was discovering the clubs, the areas, the classrooms, and suddenly I entered to one place called the Activity Center, where Chinese students practice sport, dancing, and so on. So when I saw the boxing club, I get interested. Then I went to them and asked them, can I try? And then I had my first fight with a Chinese. He was a coach, and we fought together, and he knocked me out in the first it was 2 minutes round, and he knocked me. And at that day, I decided to keep practicing boxing, and that time, yeah. It was 2019 on September. As you know, the lockdown was a hard period in our life, especially as a students, because we went like from lockdown to lockdown. You cannot go outside without doing nuclear acid without permission. And as I said before, boxing is an individual sport. Like you don't need others in order to play boxing or to practice boxing. Also, in boxing, you don't need like a specific place to go and practice. You can practice anywhere, anytime, everywhere. Sometimes I used to practice in my room. I used to practice in the balcony in our dormitory because we cannot go outside. Sometimes I practice outside in our club, in the activity center. Sometimes in the middle campus. And as I said, it's an individual sport. No need for equipment. You can just go and practice. In fact, like when I started boxing, I started for me. Like the reason I started, it's not for others. It was for me. Like I wanted to build a character. I want to have this discipline in my life. So I decided to practice boxing and running because, as I said, you don't need others. It's only for you. So after like almost 3 years of practicing boxing, I know myself more. I know my abilities. I know my skills. I still have a lot of things like to learn and to grow. During this period, I met beautiful people, good coaches. I learned from them a lot of things. So now, like, maybe I will not be like the world champion of boxing. Maybe I will not be I'm not the fastest boxer in the world or the strongest, but I will be the best version of myself. With this, I can help the surrounding, the people around me. I can motivate them to go outside and to work out, to take care of their bodies, to set goals, whether it's sport, whether it's financial, whether it's education, and go and chase it. So this is my goal now, or my mission, is to motivate people around me. Last year, on 2022, I had a fight with a Chinese friend. Like it was my first fight, my first formal fight. They were like judges, coaches, and it was a good experience. I learned a lot from that fight. Despite I lose the fight, but I gain a lot of things. I know my skills, I know my weaknesses, I know my strengths now. So now in the future I can work on them, improve them to become a better fighter and a better boxer. A lot of things like have changed. Like from my mindset, like it changed a lot. Now I can handle anything, whether it's obstacles, I can face them, problems, I can face them. I can handle any kind of insult. I can handle them because of this mindset. My stamina, my physically like have changed a lot. I can run more distance. I can handle a lot of pressure, and my flexibility also and reaction had improved a lot during the last years. On the personal level, I met a lot of people, and we had a beautiful experience. I learned a lot from them, and I hope I added something in their life also. So yeah, it changed a lot. Like before I heard like, and a lot of people think that boxing is a harmful sport. Like it can damage your brain, your body, and so on.
我叫何峰，我来自四川省阳山州，现在是拳击社的副社长。然后我现在的专业是生命科学，我以后梦想成为一名生物科学家。拳击，绝对不是一门暴力或者就是单纯的去打架，或者是 相互伤害。因为很多人提到拳击，马上想的就是伤害、暴力或者其他不好的名词。但是我觉得拳击完全不是这样的。对我来说，拳击就像是一门艺术。拳击，你学习拳击，它是一门讲究艺术和讲究技术和讲究战斗思路的，更像是一门科学或者一门需要钻研的学问，而绝对不是暴力的运动。
叫秦逸轩，来自南京大学，然后我是南大拳击社的社长。其实一开始选择拳击是为了防身，但是在第一次练拳击的时候，我就觉得哇，这就是我喜欢的运动，是我想要花很多时间的运动。6个拳左右直勾摆，就能打出这么多种的组合。然后，拳击我觉得是距离的艺术，也是节奏的艺术。
The more you practice any sport, the more you become more humble. Because you know I can defeat anyone, but no, I will not choose this path. I can handle what he say, I can go along with him, because you have this ethics. So when I practice boxing, I know myself a lot more than I do before. So I give this value to others. Like whether you approach me with a positive attitude or no, I still respect you. So this helped me a lot, like to have a strong relationship with my friends, with my classmates, with my teachers, with my coaches, and with my friends in the gym. Boxing is one of the best sports for me. I practiced a lot. I played football since I was a kid. I played jiu-jitsu. I played other sports like badminton, volleyball, basketball, but I found something different in boxing. It's so beautiful. The sense, or the minute you start the boxing, you will not stop, because it always pushes you to grow up and to go on. Last 2 months or 3 months, one of our boxer, like he got gold medal in India. As I said, if I get a coaching license, or in case I went back to my country, I'll teach my country-mate boxing, and I'll show them that boxing is a beautiful sport, is a good sport.